Hello everybody, welcome back to the shop. Today we're going to go over this Ford right here I got behind me. Is a 2016 model. This is a farm truck and they run it hard, and it come in because it wouldn't run. It would barely run. Sometimes it would take off just a little bit, but it was rattling, knocking. It just wasn't doing its thing. So I did a compression test on this thing, and this right bank here, this is the passenger side, it had about 150 foot-pounds, 150 psi of compression. And then this left bank had 0 on every cylinder. So we got something going on in the engine. I just went ahead and pulled the engine out. That way I can get this head off. See if this engine can be saved, or do we need a new engine? This was the air filter come out of it. If you've ever worked on a farm truck, yeah, they got a window. They get their crops in and out. And these trucks don't mean nothing to them. Not when you're talking big money on their crops. Anyway, so what we're going to end up doing, we're going to pull this valve cover off here, and I'm going to look, see what's going on up here on the top side. Look at the cylinder walls. And then we'll go from there on the decision that I make. Alright, we're going to get this valve cover pulled off. You know, I said these trucks really don't mean much to them. They do mean something to them. They got to have them. They just get put at the end of the line on checking anything, servicing them. Some farmers don't. Some farmers take real good care of their stuff. Some of them don't. Then we got a bunch of bent valves for sure. So what caused that? Well, I guess the next step would be to, well, look at that timing chain. That's probably what caused it. Wow. Slipped it off just like that. Well, I'm going to pull this head off. Look down at the cylinders. This tensioner is not even plunged down to this. This one is like stuck up in there. Well, this timing chain, this tensioner here, it's not even contacting this guide like it is here on this other side. Let me see how much. All right, we got this head off. First, on this head, you can see that every single one of these valves are bent and held open. And on the block here, you can see on top of these cylinders where they've touched. This one here kind of put a little, this is the worst one. Cylinder walls look fine. I don't see any problem with them. Anyway, this thing probably would be fixable, which I was thinking about doing, just having that head reworked, put new timing chain and stuff all in it. But then I decided to drain the oil and filter the oil out, and it's got metal in this thing, so that metal's been floating around. There's little pieces of it right there, one of the bigger pieces down in here, but that oil's been floating around in that engine, so it's gotten up into the bearings. This thing's got 150,000 miles on it. Best just to replace this engine. Could go farther and tearing it all down completely, but I think the cost of doing that, between just buying one rebuilt, have a warranty on it, it's going to be the way to go. Here, I'll show you what I think caused all of this problem. This timing chain tensioner here. You see how this one here is poked out, it's applying tension to this chain. See how this one is jammed down in there? I tried freeing it up, it wouldn't free. The little locker will move out and back in freely. But I think this timing chains was just wore out, and they kept driving it, so it was beating this thing here, and it had beat that cylinder up in there till it's locked up, and then it jumped time, then all the valves on that head. That's what I think caused it. That's the only thing I can see that would cause it. I didn't see any broken valve springs or anything like that. So I'm sure this chain's been loose for a long time, because I'm feeling on the edges of these cam phasers. They got sharp places in it where they've been wearing in pretty good. But that's what caused it. Anyway, that's about it for now on it. Thanks for watching.